Be proud of yourself for not having a drink today. Be proud of yourself for not smoking today. You didn't, give in to that married person today. You didn't do that one thing that you've been struggling with, porn addiction, masturbation, whatever it is, you did not do that today. You might not have done it yesterday. You might have had a slip up on Saturday night, but you didn't do it today. And this is for someone who is so hard on giving grace to themselves. You're so hard on giving grace to yourself because you should be so much further along. You should be not doing these things. And all that could be very well true. But in the midst of getting involved in all of that, self-sabotage and self-doubt and why am I still struggling with this? You forgot to celebrate the small things. You forgot that God is not finished with you. He said, Phillipians 1:6, that I began a good work in you. That's not finished. You are not the finished product. So celebrate when it's a small win. Yes, we have slip-ups, but don't allow the enemy to come and discourage you and see yourself as this whole mess of a thing because you were having struggles, because you were having a problem overcoming hurdles. You will get there. You will get there. If you cling on to the hem of his garment, him being Jesus Christ, you will get there. But unfortunately, here's what we do. We look at the whole big picture and it get a bit scary. My therapist told me one time, she said, hey, the problem is you looking at the whole thing like a stew. You know what a stew is. You got the meat and the carrots and potatoes and the corn and the okra, whatever you put in your stew. The problem is when you looking at your life or you looking at your hurdles or you looking at your character flaws, you see that whole stew. You see a big mess. It's a monstrosity, right? Here's what we need to do. Look at the small things. Maybe start out with the corn. Don't worry about the carrots and the meat and the okra and none of that today. Don't worry about the potatoes. Start with the corn. Let's work on that right now. Later on, when we conquer the corn, then we can start at the meat, then the gravy. One thing at a time. So many times we are trying to do too much at one time, and then we're not getting anything done. When you watch that show, you ever watch Hoarders, and you see that it's a whole mess. It's a catastrophic event. You're not going to get that done in one day. Some of us, we have years and years of mess. You have years and years of abuse. You have years and years of self-sabotage. You have years and years of discouragement. You have years and years of addiction. You have generations before you who did the same thing. You have years and years of violence. You don't necessarily know in 1 or 2 years how to clean that all up. And society and your people will tell you, oh, you still doing that, because they don't know internally what you're struggling with. None of us do. None of us know what internally someone else, and you will be so surprised. That's why it's so important to pray for understanding and compassion with other people, just like the understanding and the compassion that we expect and that he gives to us freely. So stop looking at the whole big picture. He is not done with you. Give yourself some grace to say, you know what? Instead of doing what I normally do, I took me a walk. I did something positive. Instead of doing what I wanted to do, talk to me somebody, because we all have that thing that we want to do. It's some things that I'm struggling that I want to do right now that I said, you know what? I didn't send that text today. Thank you for that. Tomorrow we're gonna try again. And for when you do stumble and have a fall, pick it up. The Bible says a righteous man falls 7 times. This is not condoning you staying in a rut or staying in the same bad pattern. It is saying that, hey, let's look at progress, not perfection. It's not going to be perfect overnight. It's not going to be perfect by next year, but let's look at the progress. Let's look at how far you have come. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. God sees your evolution. God sees you taking these baby steps. Be proud of yourself.